What's cracking, guys? Omar Yusuf here, back with another video. This is a quick video today, a deadlift tip. I've featured the squat and the bench press a lot recently, been hitting huge PRs. The deadlift, slowly I'm retweaking, and I'm here today to share what I've been working on, and that is keeping the slack pulled out of the bar, especially in between repetitions. And this is not only going to help with your strength, it's going to help with rep consistency, and I think it's just overall better for your body. So let's overview what this means, pulling the slack out of the bar. I've previously talked about this concept on the channel. In this video today, I'm going to be featuring a deadlift bar. So when I pull the slack, when I pull tension, so I have tension in my body, and I'm now exerting that tension onto the bar, you notice that the barbell itself will start to elevate slightly. So it'll turn up, it'll bend, that's pulling the slack out. On the deadlift bar, it's far more noticeable. On a regular bar, it will happen. There is a certain threshold you need to lift. I would say probably around 4 plates before you'll really start to notice this. But this is a good indicator that you're getting the tension in your body that you need. Unlike the squat, unlike the bench press, which both begin with an eccentric portion. So on the squat, you lower yourself down. On the bench press, the same idea. The deadlift starts from a dead stop. So you have to build that tension into your body. This means loading your hamstrings, loading your glutes, keeping the back tight, using your arms as hooks, so when you grab the bar, you're pulling the bar into yourself. That's what's called building tension, right? And when that happens, the slack out of the barbell will be pulled, and so the barbell itself starts to bend ever so slightly. On a deadlift bar, more than on a regular bar. But that is what you should be focusing on. And this will lead, one, to greater rep consistency. So a lot of people will tend to complain, oh, I do the deadlift, and on some days, man, it just feels glued to the ground. And I think they have an inconsistent setup, because all too often we'll notice individuals, their hips will shoot up way too fast. On the deadlift, they'll have that scared cat, so their back will tend to hunch right over. And I attribute a lot of that, honestly, just to technical flaws, where they're not getting tight when they set up. So pulling the slack out of the bar, to me, is one of the prerequisites of a good deadlift pull. But it doesn't end there, and that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about that rep consistency. You see, the first repetition, you get set up, you take your time, you take, anywhere between probably 5 to 10 seconds to set up for the barbell, and then you pull. And after that first pull, when you do your second rep, people often lose their tightness, which is why rep to rep, they look so different. And I'm here today to tell you guys to make sure to keep the tension on the barbell, keep the slack pulled out of the bar. And so if you're like me, you lift probably explosively on the deadlift, you do your first rep, you set it back down, and after you set it back down, you notice once again, because you let go on the eccentric portion, that the bar now is flat, so no longer has the slack been pulled out of the bar. Try this instead. One, there's 2 things you could do. You can do that and then reset, take your time, pull the slack, and then pull again. Or you could keep that tension. So you do the first repetition, you lower the weight down with a little bit more control, nothing crazy, but once the bar and once the actual plates reach the ground, you make sure that the slack's still pulled out. So there's that extra 1 to 2 inches on a deadlift bar. It's a lot more pronounced, so you can see this in the video, but you're still tense, and that means that you're ready as soon as the barbell touches the ground in order to execute another flawless repetition, because the tension is still in your body. You haven't become too loose, where you'll reset, you'll do a repetition, and your whole body slams down to the ground, and you've lost all that tension you built up on that first repetition. Keep it. And what you'll notice, you'll feel stronger at the bottom position. And this is very important for people that aren't yankers, where they don't yank the barbell, where they're looking to become more explosive from the bottom position. It really all stems from learning to become quite tense and build that power from the bottom. So individuals where they might figure it out on the first repetitions, yeah man, I pulled the slack out of the bar, they'll lose it then on the second, third, fourth, fifth, and that's why I think their form will break down too early. So everyone watching this video right now, if you want a strong, consistent pull, if you want something that's safer on your body, learn to pull the slack out, and then between repetitions, keep that slack pulled out so you always have proper tension in the body. Anyways, a quick tip today that has helped me out a lot as I rebuild my deadlift is I just focus, tweak little cues that will make a big difference. I think this will help everyone out there. If you liked this video, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like the damn video, and I'll see all you guys, my rascals, in that next one. Peace.
Eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables, eat your fucking vegetables.